up, guys? I'm Game.Film, and I'm here to wrap up all 17 movies I watched. 17 2022 films I watched last year, and I'm going to make it 18 because I just saw a movie in 2023 that was made in 2022, but it's so good, it needs to be recognized because it's indie, it's foreign, and yeah. So we're going to do 18 movies today. Let's get right to it. So to start off, we're gonna go with the bonus movie. I just watched this in 2023, but I had to throw it in there, man, because we gotta talk about this one. This is like a love letter to low-budget action movies. If you like B-action movies, this movie is totally for you. You've got to see it. Leonor Will Never Die. Foreign film, Filipino, independent Filipino film. So very inventive filmmaking here. Editing and cinematography are the standouts for me. Definitely some really cool shit going on in that department. A lot of action scenes that were well done. This movie will leave you with a smile on your face. I laughed a handful of times. You will be smiling, especially when that ending hits. The plot and the meaning, the themes went over my head a bit. I think it deserves a second viewing. But Leonor Will Never Die. It had a limited release in my city, but highly recommend, guys. And okay, so we got Jackass Forever. Jackass Forever is the worst movie of 2022 to me. I watched this as growing up, and I watched like the TV show, like all the movies, man. Like I laughed my ass off, but like I went in there, had an edible, man. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna peek and I'm gonna be giggling so much. No, dude. I laughed a couple times. It just was not. It didn't hit, man. This shit is played out. Did not like it at all. It just didn't age well. And I feel like Idiocracy. You know, the scene where the guy's on his chair, like, ow my balls. They tried to warn us, man. Like, I'm done with this shit. Did not have fun with that one at all, guys. Uncharted. Man, when I went to the theater, there was like a lot of grandmas with their grandkids, like teenagers there. It's very PG-13-ish. It's okay. If you like the video game Uncharted, I think you'll have a good time. But I just didn't really blow me away. As far as like, I like the Uncharted video game series, right? So in the movie, Nathan does use the journal. He does do some platforming. He does solve some puzzles. So it's got that from the video games, right? Antonio Banderas, he's really great in it. He's great in everything, actually. There's a plot twist that I was I was impressed that they pulled a plot twist in the middle of the movie. The cons of this movie, let's see what I wrote at the time. Banderas, you know, he doesn't have enough lines. Mark Wahlberg is a con. Not a fan of Mark Wahlberg. When Nathan gets the guns for the first time, he like does this like swag walk, and like it like cuts to him shooting, and it's just I hated it. It just looks so cartoonish. I actually thought the whole movie was a bit cartoonish. But yeah, I think they were aiming for the younger crowd, like I was saying, very PG-13. The puzzles weren't too great, from what I remember. Tons of CGI action. I mean, him flying out of the plane, and like, there was some cool stuff on that end, but it's like, it's not like crazy like stunts. Like, I love Hong Kong cinema, man. They do the best shit right there as far as stunts. But yeah, Nathan was a bartender, right? And he just like meets Sully and just goes on an adventure out of nowhere. I thought that was kind of odd. 2 out of 5 stars. Go see it if you like the video game franchise. You'll probably like it. One of my favorite films of the year, Everything Everywhere All at Once. The top 3 actors, Michelle Yeoh, Ke Huy Quan, Stephanie Sue. Actually, James Hogg too. Those 4. Jamie Lee Curtis was good, but these 4, man, they killed it. James Hogg made me laugh. Definitely. They all did. But I mean, I laughed, I cried. The action scenes were great. I was thrilled. It just had everything, man. Just so good. Good soundtrack as well, from what I remember. But nice nod to "In the Mood for Love." I'm a big Maggie Chung fan, big Wong Kar-wai fan, and they did a nod to it, man. Some people don't like that, like doing homages, but I loved it, man. One of the best films of the year. Such a great time. Bravo, guys. Unbearable Weight, Massive Talent. I did not like this one, guys. I laughed like a couple of times. Tiffany Haddish, I like her from, I believe, Bad Trip, dude. Oh my god, she made me laugh so much in that movie. But man, she's barely in it. She just like, she gets like the worst lines. Totally wasted. And like Nick Cage in the beginning, middle of the movie, he screams like, "I'm Nick Cage," and then that was cringe, right? But then they do it again at the end of the movie. He's like, "I'm Nick Cage." Oh man, the credits rolled. Oh, it was just so stupid. What else did I say at the time? This whole meta thing's getting out of hand. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish did not have any good lines. Yeah, did not like it. They also, Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage take drugs, and it's just like so cliched. It's like, oh, here they are acting silly. Look at it. It was just stupid. Did not, I can't recommend this one, guys. I love Nick Cage, I guess, yeah. X, I definitely like X, man. This is, what can I say? A lot of homages to Toby Hooper. And, Eaten Alive is one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is an obvious one as well. And I think the scares and thrills took too long for me. I think like the first 45 minutes, not too much is going on, but I can feel the effort put into the film. Plot, lighting, set designs, and acting stand out to be the most. It's definitely like Mia Goth. She was good in this. A lot of Toby Hooper knows, yeah. They did throw the alligator bit from Eaten Alive. I thought that was a little forced, but solid horror flick, man. Good body gore, good kills. That's always a good time. Yeah. My favorite film of 2022 is RRR. Bombastic, just brotherhood, man. What's key is they're fighting, beating up colonizers, man. They're beating up British white people. So that's just fucking badass, dude. This is like one of the best movie theater experiences I had in a long time. My girlfriend and I snuck pocket shots in there, and we were getting our sip on. There was only one other person in the theater too, so we were being a little loud, just like oohing and ahhing, man. Insane action. Again, the relationship with these two, the way they bond and the friendship blooms. Absolutely fantastic, guys. RRR. I think it's around 3 hours, but that's totally okay. It's like the fastest 3-hour movie you'll ever see. And I think it's on Netflix, by the way, guys. Definitely watch that one. The Northman, very solid. Anna Taylor-Joy, I don't really care for her much, but she did pretty good in this movie. Robert Eggers, I like the way the witch looked. That was a good movie. But yeah, Robert Eggers knows how to make a good looking movie. I remember the cinematography being really well done here. The movie brings some good swordplay, violence, cinematography, acting, and thrills. Yep. There was tons of yelling. I remember just like the burly man just yelling a lot in that movie. Great job showing the beauty of Iceland. Yep, definitely looked good. The story was alright. On the story, alright. I want to watch Valhalla Rising now. People said to watch that episode. But anyways, solid. Definitely like the Northman. Top Gun Maverick, man. Okay, my girlfriend and I, we spent like $50. I think it was like 25 a ticket to go. The 4DX IMAX. That the chair shook when the jets take off. Like the things just like rattling and going forward, backward. Air's blowing in your face. There's a little bit of it was just insane, that 4DX IMAX experience. Definitely fun, but I just don't feel like it's a masterclass in filmmaking, you know. Without seeing it like on a monitor at home, I really don't feel like it would be 4. It'd be like more like a 2.5. And just the acting, cinematography, editing, it's just like nothing really stood out. But it is a thrill ride. I'll give it that. So, but if it's showing in theaters again, you got to do it in theaters, guys. Don't watch that at home. If you do, crank up your watch it on the biggest screen possible. Turn up that audio too. 3,000 Years of Longing. Man, I couldn't care less for these two characters. The romance felt forced. There was some good storytelling. There was some good special effects, some good CGI, but it's like, I don't know. The chemistry was okay between them two, but it's like, I just don't care about these characters, man. This did not click with me at all. If you like fairy tales and fanciful romance, just go for it, guys. Not a fan, though. Not a recommendation for me at all. Decision to Leave. Oh man, Park Chan-wook back at it again. Tang Wei, she's in my top 10 crushes right now. She's such a beautiful actress. RK-Il, he kills it. What a duo, man. They play off each other so well. Chemistry is so good. This movie made me laugh too. Definitely caught me some surprises there. And probably the best cinematography of 2022. We gotta shout out the Kim Ji-young cinematography right there. Such a beautiful looking movie. People say that this is a Basic Instinct without the sex and blood. Good detective cat and mouse movie. Great romantic plot. Some comedy sprinkled in. That's what I wrote at the time. Editing and camera work are top notch. The plot gets a little muddled towards the last quarter. I think because they're really trying to tie up all the loose ends and make everything fit. But 4 out of 5, guys. Definitely like Decision to Leave. Park Chan-wook does it again. Terrifier 2. This is one of the bloodiest movies of the year. Probably, this will, I wouldn't say make you cringe, but I was like, damn, ooh, it made me feel something, so I gotta hand it to the movie there. But great kills, great practical effects. Do not watch it with the kiddos, or anybody that's queasy, dude. It's really fucked up. There was some over-the-top lighting and editing here. It kind of gave me a headache at times. Maybe like a sensory overload kind of thing. I want to say some of the set pieces are well done. The carnival at the end was definitely one of them. She goes into a dream world as well. I like that one as well. The audio design I remember being hit or miss. And the plot story leaves something to be desired. Yeah, that's not really the point though. I mean, it's just like a slasher movie, you know. There's a couple nods to Nightmare on Elm Street and The Exorcist. I'm gonna show you guys some side-by-sides after I'm done doing this. And what do we have? But, yeah, Terrifier 2, definitely a good horror movie. It did need to be shortened though. It was a little too long. A little too long for me. All the Beauty and the Bloodshed. I would say this is the best film I saw in 2022. Just read you the synopsis here. Following the life of artist Nan Golden and the downfall of the Sackler family, the pharmaceutical dynasty who was greatly responsible for the opioid epidemic's unfathomable death toll. So yeah, Nan, it just talks about her upbringing, tragedies in her life, growing up as a young adult, making it as an artist, photography. He takes outstanding photos, and we'll definitely show a ton of that in the movie. But yeah, she's an activist, man. She went to some protesting with her own group of activists that formed, right? And just all because the Sackler family had like, um, they had like art rooms and like museums, right? So they protested outside the museums to get them to like suspend, like take the Sackler name away, and they were very, very successful. And the Sackler family ended up having to go bankrupt. Very powerful. What else did I have to say at the time? You'll be pretty pissed. It's enraging, heartbreaking, intimate, malignant, just powerful stuff all around. A must-watch documentary. Probably my vote for the best film of 2022. My favorite film is RRR and Everything Everywhere, but best film, I would say All the Beauty. Anyways, the menu, this was good. I find the suspense, you don't really know. I didn't know what was gonna happen, so that was like its biggest strength to me. It kept me guessing. The rich got fucked, so yeah, I'll give it my recommendation. Let me see what it does. It could have been a little bit more thrilling. I guess it started off a little slow, but it kept me guessing, man. I'll give it that. Dialogue and comedy was pretty stale. Movie improves. Yeah, the movie does get better. It gets better as it goes along. Yeah, that's what I would say. Definitely a little bit of humor picked up too. Hong Chow, man, she killed it. She was the highlight, I would say. Don't care much for Anna Taylor-Joy. Ralph Fiennes was solid, but Hong Chow, dude, she killed it. I love Leguizamo. I was told, I think I heard from somebody that he was doing like basing his character off Steven Seagal, who was a jackass and douchebag. So, clap. Good job on his part there. But I could have used a little more out of him. He didn't have a lot to shine, but he did okay. Project Wolf Hunting, I saw this in the theaters. It got a limited release in my city. So glad, dude. I love Korean action movies. This rivals Terrifier 2 for bloodiest, goriest movie of the year. It is one of the goriest movies I've ever seen. Holy shit. It's so fucking bloody, guys. Like this ship container is transporting a bunch of like the worst criminals, prisoners you could think of, right? But deep in the cargo, there's like this fucking guy. He's like the Terminator, dude. He's been experimented on. He's like super powerful, and he wakes up and he just starts fucking shit up. Don't watch it with the kiddos. Don't watch it with somebody that's queasy. It's a fucking riot, dude. I was like screaming because at one point it cuts to the big, I'm just gonna call him a monster because that's kind of what he was. He has like this, it cuts to him, he has like Predator vision. It's like a homage to Predator, and I screamed. I was like, oh shit, y'all are fucked now. It's just, yeah, the gore, dude, like, if you've seen Dead Alive, Peter Jackson's Dead Alive, that's probably one of the goriest movies I've ever seen. Same with The Night Comes For Us, the Indonesian action horror martial arts movie. This is up there, dude. Has to be top 5 goriest movies, bloodiest movies I've ever seen. But he fucking kills one guy with a bitch slap. It was so great, dude. And he does it twice, I believe. All the villains are so bad. A lot of unforgettable characters. So thrilling, guys. If this is showing, it's not out on streaming yet, but Project Wolf Hunting, guys, it's so crazy. Accident Man, Hitman's Holiday. Scott Adkins, dude, one of the best martial artists, actors, action stars working today. This is the sequel to the first one. I really like the first one, but the second one has outstanding martial arts, dude. Probably the best of the year. Great stunts, great action, but I just didn't really like the characters, man. They're a little too bro-y to me. Didn't really like the characters much. Like, if they were better, man, I'd give it like a 4, because, damn, the martial arts is so good. I loved it. So yeah, some of Scott Adkins' best efforts as far as fights. But there's some, like, the comedy did not land for me at all. I was a little disappointed with that. There's like, I think this guy has to dig out, he shat out something he swallowed, and as he's digging for it, there's like a fight going on, but it's trying to be funny. I really would have rated this higher, man, but it's just, but believe me, that it delivers on the action, guys. Definitely, love Scott Adkins. Yashoda, this has got a limited release in my city as well. I think it's from India. I forgot what language it's in because there's like Telugu, Hindi. Can't really remember that, but not. It's not very thrilling. I was kind of disappointed. The scenes were felt confusing and disjointed at times. Yeah, and like the scenes with the protagonist and the doctor, they're trying to do like a little romance thing that never really developed. I don't know what it was trying to make me feel. Very lackluster action scenes. The final fight at the end was decent, but everything else before that was like, eh. The lead character was pretty solid. She really took matters into her own hands, and I started rooting for her, so that kind of got me jazzed up. But there was some like anti-abortion propaganda at the credits, dude. It's so strange. I don't know. Yashoda, maybe go check it out. I wasn't a fan. But the big four, man, Timo Bros, one of the best action directors out there today. He did not the Raid, but The Night Comes For Us, one of the best action. It's like martial arts horror. Insane. I gave that one 5 out of 5. Headshot was great too. But yeah, dude, it's great action, good gunfights, some very good martial arts as well. This is one of the best action films of the year. I think it's on Netflix, so that's if you have a subscription there, that'll be easy to get there. I would like it a tad shorter. A lot of the comedy did not land for me. A lot of slapstick moments that did not land. Yeah, okay, I said that. Gunfights, the carnage and audio design. Yeah, dude, those the fucking explosions, gunshots really pop. I really like that. Good mix of personalities for sure. Martial arts isn't as good as the Raid or like The Night Comes For Us, but I mean that's like top tier. It's like I mentioned those movies because it's Indonesian, you know. But it's very good martial arts. Let's see what else I have to say. Could have been shorter. I didn't understand why the 4 assassins retired. I think there was like a little bit. I would like to know what's going on there. People got kicked in the crotch a little too many times. Like that's kind of a gag. If you don't watch it twice, whatever. You know. Oh yeah, and this one chick had like a fucking rocket launcher. It just reminded me of Resident Evil 3's Nemesis. Yeah. Big 4, guys. Netflix. Definitely watch it. Timo. God bless you, Timo. Alright, guys. About to wrap this up, but I want to share with you guys. I like creating side-by-sides. Pinland Empire, Marcus. He's the king of side-by-side comparison, so definitely shout out to him, man. He inspired me to kind of get into these things here. I just like making comparisons in movies, and I got 3 for you. This is from Uncharted. We got Terminal Velocity on the top of 94. Kind of a middle of the road action movie, but check it out, man. Very similar scenes here. You got they're inside a plane, right? Both red cars, both inside the plane. Got gunshots. It's part 1, and then here's part 2. You know, she starts the engine, drives out, and yeah, got guys hanging off the side of a red car. I just found that comparison there. Just want to talk about X right here. Got some comparisons here from the movie X. So in X, this lady gets her head ran over with a tire, and in The Sopranos, in an episode, this guy gets his head ran over by a tire. I know like the speeds aren't totally different, but hey, man, you don't see that every day, do you? As far as somebody's head getting ran over. Film Twitter friend TJ Mackey, he definitely noticed some Boogie Nights influences. Here's one I had. Mia Goth saying you're a sex symbol. I don't want to curse because YouTube's getting pretty rough. And then Boogie Nights at the very end, it's like I'm a big bright shining star. Definitely had to block that out. Definitely a comparison there. So I told you X had a lot of Toby Hooper, right? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but in X, yeah, we got an alligator killing somebody, and then got the Eaten Alive by Toby Hooper. Kind of a low quality there, but got to show that person getting eaten up by an alligator as well. Croc, alligator, I don't know. I love video games, guys, so I found this similar. She reaches her hand with a door, gets smacked. Ethan in Resident Evil Village, he gets his hand cut off. I mean, similar. Both hands getting attacked, trying to unlock a door, you know? Definitely similar. That's it. So, and then I've got some Terrifier 2 side-by-sides for y'all. Here's one from The Exorcist. Exorcist on top, Terrifier 2. She's peeing. I guess she's peeing in Terrifier 2, but definitely similar scenes, images there. And then, so I'm going to leave the sound off here because I don't want to get a copyright strike. YouTube's very finicky. But in the game by David Fincher, there's a news report going on, right? But then the news anchor speaks directly to our character, and he's like, what? And same thing in Terrifier 2. It's a short moment, like she's doing a news story, but then she like talks directly to our main character. So definitely, I thought those were very similar. Yeah, see, shocked on her face. Here's another one. Got Django Unchained up top, and Terrifier 2 at the bottom. Got the blood on the white roses. Definitely thought that was similar looking. And last but not least, I believe, yeah, last one here. Nightmare on Elm Street 5. She's trapped in water and like kind of like a, she's like in a small water tank, but she's like in the shower. I just thought they were similar looking images. Just thought I'd share that with y'all. And that's it for side by sides. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment. It helps out that algorithm. YouTube algorithm is rough, dude. Really helps me out if you do those three things I mentioned. But open to make more reviews, movie reviews, game reviews for you guys. I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram too. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. But that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.